What are you doing? Want to do the video intro, Brian?
No.
Huh?
I'll pass. Pass.
Give her a shot.
Pass.
I'll give you a 200 pack of microfibers.
Pass. Definite pass.
All right, guys. A lazy day here at the old number 7 garage. Everybody's on lockdown. We're locked in the shop. Wife kicked me out of the house so she can clean it. It's a win-win, right? We're just finishing up some final things. Who knows when we're going to race again, right? Let's be optimistic and say a couple weeks. We're, like I said, just doing a couple small things. I'll show you what I do on this wrap as far as the rivets. We just use a heat gun and go around that. We'll tinker with some more stuff. Just like I said, just a lazy day of old number 7 garage stuff. If you want to, you know, pass the time, you're locked at home too, strap in and let's go. What's playing tonight? God dang, he broke the whole son of a gun. Hey, you don't break the tip.
I didn't. I broke the whole thing. That's been on there a minute.
Yeah, you guys, this is our only window looking out. If you've noticed in the videos, we had a whole bunch of vinyl stacked on there. That's from, I think, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So we're trying to pull it off because we're feeling, yeah, we're feeling closed in. We need to get some open air experience. Anyway, so what I got going on over here, I got my 1968 heat gun. And I got just a few little rivets left, and you can see they just need a little addressing. No big deal. So what I'm gonna do with this wrap, I mean, it don't take hardly any heat, but I just go and I rub on it a little bit. Turn this on, we get her hot real quick. Just rub on a little bit. I use the lowest heat setting. Give me a little heat in it. It draws it up like that. Just rub on it. It don't take much. Here's something here that's worked out pretty good too. Take your knife and just poke right in the corner. Like that. Poke you a hole in it. Then you can push all your air out. Alright. See how that worked? And bust it with a little bit of heat. Go around it again. Now you got her pretty close, you can really get some heat on her. Just like that. So that's what I'm going to do about 66 times. We get done with that, we'll figure out what our next plan of attack is on here. I don't know. What's your thoughts? What'd you have in your mind as you was coming out here we were working on today?
I have no idea.
You just came out with on a wing and a prayer, huh?
Never know.
You was thinking about what? Tell me.
I was thinking about nothing. It's too early on a Sunday to be thinking about stuff.
I guess. Everybody says I need you to smile on the camera more.
Need who to smile on camera?
You!
Yeah. Yeah, I don't smile much.
Y'all don't know him very good. He does plenty of smiling. Alright? He just don't like to talk on the camera a lot, and I force it. I push it right on him.
It happens.
He talks. Just trust me. Whenever we're allowed to have more than 10 people in a gathering, crack a couple cold ones, we talk a lot. He talks more than I do. If you can believe that's possible. Anyway, enough rambling. Let me get that done and we'll do something. I don't know what. And there you have it. Got them all done. So that is wrap complete. Right?
Looks so.
I don't think we put much thought in what we're going to do next yet. We can
Got lights to put in.
oh, you want to put the lights in it?
Yeah, got tack we got to put in.
Ooh, we can put tack in it. Well, there's two things. Okay, so you guys watch any of the videos in the past, There's one in general that I put, well, I discussed my LED lights that I put through the bottom center of the car and in the driver's compartment. And all that is a, it's like a truck bed light kit that goes down both rails of the truck bed. You can get them on Amazon. I will link that below and the video below showing how they work before. So let's just put those in. I need those anyway. It makes it real nice when you're working underneath the car, or whenever the driver's in here looking at his like brake gauges. They're not illuminated. I look at those about every time in staging and get everything set up. You know, track changes, conditions, whatever changing. So let's do that, and then we'll also put the tack on. We got a waterproof tack here from Longacre. That's going to take place of the one that's tucked in here. I already got the Longacre stepper gauges here. I want that to be the same, and it needs wired up a little better. The way it was wired up I wasn't too fond of. So there's two things we'll start doing. We gotta get in here to the driver's compartment, or the driver's compartment, the whatever you want to call this, access panel. That's the word I was looking for. We got all of our stuff. We may have to drill this all off so we can get to it. Or we talked about doing something, didn't we?
Yeah, take loose pulling through.
Yes. Taking the switch loose. So back in there, the tack is this yellow wire, and it's wired up. There's a helmet blower switch in here. You have to have the helmet blower on for the tack to come on, which doesn't make good sense to me. So we're gonna set that wire up. Whenever you flip your ignition switch on, it'll come on with it. So just small stuff, but pet peeves. You can get all the wiring tidied up. Here you need crescent wrench. Throw that in there. Need a light situation. Oh boy. You mean light up your life? Somehow? Without. How dare you get that in there where it don't fall down?
There, I can see something.
You can see something? Okay. And the blower one's the one we're taking apart. And the ignition too.
Both of them?
Both of them. Kind of a close quarters situation here. Oh boy. Don't you fall apart. Here, bud. I don't know about that. Ain't much thread going through there. Alright, there's that one off. Got several of them stacked on there. Okay, let me see how lucky I can get with this. Not feeling good about it. There's 4 of them going through there total. All we can do is try it. I think I got it started. Maybe. No, doesn't feel like it.
No dice?
Can't get no torque on it.
Did you try to hold something in here?
No. Not really much 2 guys can get in there and hold on to. I don't like it. Let's just pull the rivets out of it and make a mess. I can't get my hands in there where I need to be.
Whoa.
You're on a hammer.
Who done that?
I don't know. Guaranteed to get it out of there.
Came out.
Okay. Not free, son. Need to do that last rivet. You just push the button and I'll get you where you need to be. Let's see. freed her up. Well, the only problem is,
I don't know if you're gonna get it out.
all that other stuff's attached. Might have to just take this rest of this off.
Well, I was figuring off.
You got too many rivets stacked on there?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Need like a 14-inch long drill bit. Oh, we're in business. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rivets left. Got him. Man. Now we can get in there. Reach what we need to. Jeez. This is our, hey, how you doing? Starter switch. My problem was, I was trying to stack this one, this one, this one, and this one, all on top of each other. It wasn't enough. Actually, and I didn't even get that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So I'm gonna take this off.
Too close.
And add this. If you turn that on, that means that'll be on. We can add a couple of them over here. Well, I got 1 left, 2 left. 2 left for that. That should work. And that can go back in. Alright. I got something on all the time. Okay, there's your blower. No lights come on?
No. There they are.
That right there. Okay, they off?
They're still on. There they are.
Off?
Yeah, they're
on?
Mhm.
Hang on. They're off?
They're off. Still off.
Really? Well, current situation, we're rewiring this whole damn thing, ain't we?
Yeah. Be best.
Got to. We didn't like what we were seeing. So a small project turned into quite a big one. So we're gonna continue on with it. Won't bore you with the details of that stuff. We just gotta get a grommet in here. I mean, it's down here rubbing through the freaking coating on this. They just cut a hole through there. It's all chafing and rubbing. So we're gonna rewire this whole thing. We'll come back at you when we get done with that. All right, well, we finally got all of our stuff tidied up. Had to go all the way down here and start. Come all the way around. So now we're back to the switches and the tack. And you ain't got a whole lot going on with this sucker. You just got a couple of lines. Best thing is it unplugs right off the back. We can get it down in the little holder down here and we can fiddle with wiring it, and they're all labeled. Everything you need there. And we'll get that on there and get a couple switches, but that's just a thing, don't weigh but a couple of ounces. I mean, there's a lot going on in a small package, and it's a Longacre SMI new waterproof style gauge. So I mean, everything is watertight, no worries of getting any water in that when you're washing your hot rod off. So let's get that all set up and we'll fire that thing up and see what she looks like. Get him out of here. Here's the rest of it. And your nuts. We'll put that one in the impressive because the one we got in the other car is got a mind of its own. It don't know what it wants to do. Thinks it's a 16 cylinder or something. You got a bracket for that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Somewhere. Right here.
Lose your nuts. I got a nut and a washer. Oops. A little bit of a smaller package this one is than that other one.
Yep.
Perfect. As long as you're happy with it, I don't care. As long as I can see it.
Yep, straight down. That's straight down.
Okay. So now what we got to do is take the little wires here, and like I said, they're all labeled. No guesswork here. So we'll get us a couple things wired. Put some more switches in. You know, you've heard the story. Hey, better being locked up in the house sitting there with nothing to do. So, hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing, but we're going to get back at it. Alright guys, I'm going to share this with you. We got some switches. Pretty neat. They are, I mean, very waterproof. They got a silicone boot inside of them. A very well made switch. Plus I like that they fasten right on the very back, where you don't have any tabs off the side, so you can package them pretty close together. It's a Honeywell brand, and I'll give you the part number if you're interested. It is a 91929, if you can see that. 91929 Honeywell. Very robust, we'll call it, switch. Looks like, I mean, it's just a micro switch, but it looks like it's packaged really well for weather tight stuff, and that's what it's all about for us. We don't need anything failing. So not the cheapest switch you'll ever buy in the world, but if it saves you from losing a race one time, I guess it'd pay for itself, wouldn't it?
That's right.
So we got the holes poked in here. We got them all labeled. Get you a little label maker too, that makes it nice. Amazon or something, and just label all your stuff. So we're getting there, slowly but surely, on a nasty old, feels like a winter day. What do you think, our buddy? You getting bored too? Well, after many hours of ciphering, we got all the wiring done. That's up to my standards. Everything's in there. All the switch panels are wired in. There are a couple extra wires here for stuff we haven't done yet. That turned into a job, didn't it?
Yeah.
Galling. But it's right. So let me turn around over here and I'll fire up the switches. Get my... Alright. That comes on a little bit, but then my ignition switch. Everything fires up. Got the tach on the left. What is that? Oil pressure, water temp, fuel pressure. So that's what I run, just like that. Now I got blower for my helmet. These will be my LED lights and my brake. Everything else is good to go in there. My office is complete. So this is the harness here for the lights, and this here is the lights themselves. They got plenty of cord with them, fancy little plug-in, and that goes into the right here. There's two plug-ins, and you got your power, red, yellow is ground, and then this is actually a switch if you wanted to use the switch. I always just leave it on, put my own switch in there, because I don't know how good that is, waterproof or not. I just keep it in the compartment here. So I think these are 4 foot long, and they do the job quite well. We're trying to decide how we want to do this one. We always put one up on the halo up through here and wrap it around, but you always got a wire coming down. We're probably just going to wind up running it right down this post and come down in and have just a wire coming down. Last time we went down through here, we didn't absolutely love that when I grab it and stuff. So you put it there, maybe put some tape around it, you won't see it too bad, and that'll give us a straight shot right down to where we want to be in there. Then the other one will just go through a hole here. I got a couple of grommets, stick it through there, plug it in, and stick it right on the back. Shouldn't take too long. Whew! After playing a contortionist, wasn't it? we finally got all of our wiring tidied up. We got our lights in. I'll let you look at them before we flip them on. But so what I did, I ran the wire right down through there through the decking, but you can see them, or maybe all the way around here. Go all the way across the top where a guy can see what he's doing. Like I said, with the brake gauges and stuff. You can't see these, but you will here in a minute. Go ahead and flip that light off, B. We're gonna let you eyeball them. Okay. Let's get her on here. You ready? Just kidding. There we go. Check that out. All the way around the driver. So this, is them working?
Oh yeah.
So guy can see real good in here. I mean, look, this is like, say you're in staging. Is it darker than heck? Say, all right, where's my brakes at again? There you go. You need to see something down in the floorboard, whatever. Now go over here and flip these on or off and then back on for the bottom. Okay, let me get back here so the guy can see what he's doing. Need to work on your car in the pits. Man, I can't see nothing. Turn that light on. Look at there. You can see all your bars. You can see anything you want up there. See the left side. And we just ran that strip. You can see it going down through there, straight on the decking. Right on it. Like 28 or 30 bucks for that whole package. And they're good because they stayed on my Impressive all year last year. No doubt. Even work if you want to work on the back of the motor. There you go. You see your fuel pump and all that stuff. But dude, that's neat. Best 30 bucks you'll ever spend. Guaranteed. But they will always be in my car. So I'll link that down below. And if you guys are interested in them, go grab you a set. Neat deal. Now, I'm starving to death. I need a road sody. I'm gonna call it. I'm calling it for tonight, but there's always tomorrow. I think I actually have to work tomorrow. Nobody knows yet, but either way. Also has this problem. Took us, how long we work on this? About 4 or 5 hours?
Quite a while.
I mean, a while. It was, nothing was sitting on this car when we started. Look at all this junk. I mean, just piled full of crap. Became a table again. Real world struggle, isn't it? Just a bunch of trash everywhere. Tools. But peace of mind is worth it. So, I think we're going to end her here, guys. Alright guys, with that being said, got the wiring done, got the... yeah, jump up on Brian there, Lucky. Got everything we wanted to do done today. We still got a little bit of setup stuff to do. Can't talk. Parched. But like I said, always tomorrow. We'll catch you next time. And this is Tim and Brian at the old number 7 garage saying, keep it out of the fence.